Tomorrowland. Here's Chris Reid.
Good evening. Welcome to Cosmic Reid Live right here on WDW News Today. Awesome to see you once again. I'm Chris Reid. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a very big show to get to. Oh my goodness, guys! This is a very. You got what? What are you doing?
I was getting double.
What do you got?
I was getting double. Cheers. Cheers.
You're getting double. Double.
Getting double. It's a double, everybody. Actually, and you know what's really funny? It's funny you say that because guess what it is? What? Okay.
Cute.
What's going on?
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a double.
Absolutely.
Ahead, Chris. That is quite the delightful new intro you have there, my man.
Hey, not bad, right? I mean, we're learning. We're learning how to do stuff. Yeah, you know what? We wanted to kind of jazz it up. It's the end of the summer. It's the beginning of fall almost, and why not switch it up and try something a little bit new? And also, if you saw at the end there, it said also including Team Cosmic, which is our viewers in the chat right now. So thank you so much for that. I'm having the biggest computer issues possible that I'm working through right now, but I'm trying to pull it up. There it is. Okay, I see as David, Veronica, Mandy, Rob, Jose, Alyssa. Alyssa made a comment before the show began, and we wanted to kind of address that, right? What did she say? I feel like I've never met anyone, but I know everyone.
I believe it's way up. Alyssa, what did you say over there? Because it was just, we were saying, we saw it come right before we all were on here, and we like chat throughout the week and definitely through the day. And we always talk about how much we feel like that. So I just love that someone else other than the three of us said it. You know what I mean? It's like, I know all of you, but yet I don't know any of you. In fact, I've never met either of these two, which is, I think, the most fantastic. And they're some of the closest.
It's true.
So
ooh, secret though.
And I mean, like, Angelina and I are like 15 minutes apart or so, and we meet each other like twice, maybe once, twice.
We literally haven't seen each other since I came back here, which is ridiculous.
Are you serious?
Doesn't make
sense.
sense. Yeah, I know.
Seen each other
I mean, the original plan was we were going to do the show like in the same room, but then hello pandemic, and you can't do that now. So that's why we're like this.
Just all virtual friends.
Exactly, right? You know what? It's really nice to be with you here on this Monday night. And hello to everyone in the chat once again. We are going to be talking about your favorite on-attraction, on-ride soundtracks. And so we did a couple weeks ago the cue music and background music and stuff, but this time we want to hit what's on the rides or what's on shows. Like, do you have a favorite show soundtrack? And we're not going to go park by park. We're just going to do our top 5, and we want to hear from you as well. In just a little bit, we will show some tweets that came in as part of our new weekly recurring segment called Team Cosmic, which is you, the viewer. It's great to have you with us here on this Monday evening.
So excited.
Yeah. So that is going to be a regular part of the show from now on. We'll do that in just a little bit. And always, please give a thumbs up to the video, show that you like it there. You can also donate via Super Chats if you like as well. And in a little bit, I'll tell you other ways to get involved with WDW News Today. With that being said, let's get right into this with the best on-ride soundtracks. Let's see. So, Jeff, why don't we start with you? What's number one? Or what's one of them, not necessarily number one.
Go right into it.
I actually, so just so you know, I actually did rank them. I didn't know if we were doing that. Mandy, of course, with Team Banana. That was not my pick. But I will say this. I'm just looking at all of the, the chat room already is like just springing to life. Yeah. And this would have been a lot easier. And Chris, you could have got 3 more weeks to show if we just picked each part.
Yeah, don't get
really stretched and milked this thing. So, hey, Rob wants me muted already. Let me just say one thing, Rob. But yeah, so I saw Carousel of Progress, and that was in there. I was even like texting a couple of friends, and I was like, where would you go with that? So I actually did go in order, and I have a feeling I picked this one a little bit more for Leah, perhaps, than myself. But like she actually said it as we were talking about this like over dinner. And I mean, I love Ariel's Undersea Adventure. I know I have said in the past that I hate when they just kind of take a storyline and just basically tell it and there's really nothing else. But I mean, like, you know, this was one of like the big kind of like the revamping of the Disney brand, like in the 90s, I guess. And it's just like, that ride to me is so fun. And I love the way it's chronological, and the whole like under the sea part is just fantastic. So I'm sticking to it. Is anybody mocking that openly from coming from the, yeah. Anybody mocking that pick? No? Okay. All right. Thanks,
not yet. No, not yet.
Not
y're good. Yeah. I know there's like a delay on here, but yeah, you're good so far.
But I mean, like, there's so many good songs, right? I mean, like, that was like one of the first films that you know, where they actually like released the soundtrack. Remember when they would like it was that Lion King, and it was like they would release like the 5 songs, and then you'd have like the instrumental score after it. You know what I mean? Like this was the one that really kind of had like Kiss the Girl and blah blah blah. Kiss the Girl and blah blah blah. That would have been a good bonus track. But
that's the name. That's it.
It was like, Kiss the Girl and blah blah blah. And by the way, did everybody see? I actually stole this. Leah would be mad at me. This is her Donald glass from Mexico. So what else would I have in here? But a little bit of little agave. You know what I'm saying? So
nice.
Good there you go. That's my number 5.
Good choice. Starting off in Fantasyland, and you gotta love those movies that have like that timeless soundtrack as well, that can be brought into an attraction and used in many ways, like in the queue, in the area, and of course in the attraction as well. And it's cool when they've taken parts of the actual original recording that was in the movie, but then they've kind of remastered some or redone voices, or the same actors have voiced over stuff that's same but like old but new again kind of thing. I really like that. It's a unique choice, and so far the chat's being nice about it.
I am shocked that everybody except Archfox, which I would expect nothing less from Archfox. So like I will accept everyone's wonderful answers, and then Archfox, of course, is going to say no matter what it was. But you know what, you're so right. Like you just made me think about what and this is not the thing, but it's like, you know, these things that, hey, I'm just a cricket. Oh, come on, man.
Hey, look at
that.
Aerosmith soundtrack, smartest thing they ever did. Dude looks like a lady. Oh, yeah. I almost picked Rock and Roller Coaster as one of mine. Because it's, you know what?
I think a lot of people
0 to 60. Yeah. 0 to 60. Welcome to the Chris Reid Show. What is that? What can I do or say to get your money? Doug.
No.
That's
we're so grateful
for me. Favorite show soundtrack is The Magic Memories and You. Illuminations. Favorite attraction soundtrack, Horizons. Yeah, good one as well. Cricket, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Cricket. You're the
best. Thank you.
So really quick before you mute me, though, I have to finish because you made me think about like it's not so much music, but like these people who revoice things, like the whole Toy Story queue, right? You know what I mean? Like Tom Hanks is all over the place, and like you know, Potato Head, like that's what they do so good. And that's usually what I love more than like just kind of a retelling of the whole like Little Mermaid experience. You know what I mean? But it's fine. Okay, I got nowhere else to go from that. So who's next?
Choice.
Do you want to go, Angelina? Do you want me to go? What are you feeling?
Sure, I can go. I didn't really think about doing it like in order, but I do like what you're saying. And look, I'm reading it off my phone, not off of a paper towel today, guys. So we're getting somewhere.
Hey,
she's really getting situated. She's really getting situated in her new digs, man. Look at that.
Yeah. Yes. We're progressing. Speaking of progress, I'm gonna say. I am absolutely obsessed with Rover, but I'm more obsessed with the Sherman Brothers, and I have to go for very classic Carousel of Progress. Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. Gosh, it's shining at the end of every day, and I can't. I sing that every single time. I'm that one in the back that's like, yes, let's go, let's keep singing, and I really like that jingle. And the Sherman Brothers always got it. Like there's so many attractions, just catchy songs, you know.
I would love, I feel like someone from the chat room should probably record them performing Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, send it to Chris, and I would say he will put you on the show next week. How about that? There.
I guarantee you I will play that.
Yes.
If you send a video in singing your favorite Sherman Brothers song before next Monday, I'm pretty sure I can get that on the show for you. Just an idea for the people listening in the chat. Thank you so much. Love that. Okay, I'll go with my first pick. And whenever I talk about this place, I feel the need to. I have to have something in my hand here. So I'm going to go with, an attraction that is a show. It's a show and an attraction and an experience as well. And I'm going to go. And this is because the music. We gotta pull you back. We gotta cane you, man. We gotta. Jiminy Christmas, the turkey is burned again, which is one of the best parts, like when it actually comes out. Has anyone ever been like stranded on that ride? I don't know if my friend Jenny is in there tonight, but
yes, I have.
You were there. You have definitely. And where you're just like the mechanism stops going, so you see the same scene like 3 times, and your carousel of progress, just like you're really stuck in a decade or whatever. Definitely. Okay, so literally all 3 of us. Okay, happens a lot.
Good time.
Karen,
thank you, Cricket.
From a Disney film. Alyssa, no one needs me to sign in their life. Markland, a maple syrup flip phone wouldn't work. What?
That's some Canada. Some Canada.
That's 100%. Yeah. So mine is kind of an experience and a show and everything at all at once at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I was at the Disneyland version, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because it brought me to tears when I heard it. So I am going with the on-ride, the background soundtrack that you hear during Savvy's workshop in Galaxy's Edge in Batuu. Something about that Star Wars music that you hear. It's familiar, yet it was kind of recreated with the Galaxy's Edge theme from John Williams in there as well. I remember walking into the cave, the workshop, and I heard the music and I teared up. I couldn't believe it. And I mean, I had watched YouTube videos of people doing these. Like I knew what to expect, but it still brought me to tears. And I always have to like show it off that the lightsaber is here.
Yes, we love the lightsaber.
Yeah. You're such a sensitive man, Chris. Let's all give virtual man hug to Chris for his sensitivity. Thank you very much.
Well,
I like
it. Penguin Project, screw Savvy's workshop. All boys go to Tom's Spork Shop, Spork Building Experience. I mean, that's a good one too.
Love that.
Savvy's, it really stuck with me. The music, and then the music when your lightsaber, when you first illuminate it and it opens up, and then at the very end where they say "Till the Spire," and that music hits again, the Galaxy's Edge theme from John Williams, and it's just so memorable. It gave me chills. And I knew it was coming. Oh my goodness!
This is what he does. See, his sensitive side, man. The people, they can't resist that, Chris. They can't resist that. Markland, you are the best. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Markland, for such a super fun, positive, and upbeat show, and a little sensitive. Yes.
And just everybody, look at that.
Thank you so much.
8-ounce Coke Zero.
Cricket, thank you.
And I have to tell
Cheyenne,
you, man,
thank you very much. Cricket, wow, love 8-ounce Coke Zero. Cheyenne, thank you so much, and Rob as well.
It's the booze. It's not the booze yet, Joel. We just got started. It's only 15 minutes in.
Well, let me tell you,
I've been 9:45.
I hadn't hit up Olga's Cantina at this point yet. This was like I did this experience at like 9:15 in the morning or something when Disneyland opened. I'm telling you,
absolutely.
If he hit the cantina first, like, look out, he'd still be there crying today, just in the corner.
Oh my god! Yeah, just
shaking in the corner.
No, it's you know what? It's a great experience. Yes, it is expensive. I still say it's worth it, and I know it's not currently open. I hope it does someday, and I'm sure it will. Team Cosmic Group Hug, Rob Cully. Thanks so much. So, in no particular order that I'm doing mine, my first choice is the background music that you experienced during the Savvy's workshop experience at the studios, and of course at Disneyland as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Round one, Jeff. What do you got for your next pick?
I'm just curious, Angelina. Did you do yours in more of like a countdown-esque thing, or were we just like all over the place because none of us figured we'd finish it all in time? Just curious.
Yes, absolutely. The second one.
You're just going off. I'm going to keep it going. My number 4 is Flight of Passage, actually. And even if you are not, I will pause for that type of reaction. One more time, Angelina.
Yes, Flight of Passage.
Yeah. Fantastic, thank you. Because I feel like, like the whole experience is just like, see, now I just got chills, man. I have not been on it that many times. I mean, that's like, do you know what, man? Like, have you guys rope dropped for anything? That is literally the only thing. Brian, what is going on tonight? Good heavens.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
Oh wait, well, yeah. Pause for
Oh my goodness, Brian!
Background music that plays when Marklin makes a super chat donation. Thank you, Brian. That's
Brian.
funny.
Thank you so very much. What is going on? Cricket.
People are absurd.
Pretty sure actually promised to be a saver. Well, I'll have to look into that.
Okay, hang on. Gotta scroll back here.
And then Thomas is onto something. He might be right here.
Thomas.
All right.
Cricket, $50.
Yeah, wow. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Okay. So it wasn't about
Thomas. You guys got something going on there.
Wow. Thomas says show enhancement idea. Jeff hits us with a Disney Lounge drink recipe each week, and that's the cocktail of the week is Liquid Magic. Yes, like the Liquid Magic segment from WW News Tonight. Drew, Chris wins. Can't agree more about Sabby's. So now do we move on to the best bathroom since Chris wins? Second is definitely Olga for sure. We did the bathrooms last week.
We did the bathrooms, Chris, but we didn't do top 5, and I think it's got some legs. Anyways, I'm kidding.
When I'm on vacation, you guys can do that. Yes, thank you.
Totally doing best bathroom countdown.
There's $50, $5, $4.99. Thank you so very much. That all goes to WW News Today, and we so appreciate that. Thank you very much. That means a lot to every single one of the team. My goodness, wow! Thank you.
No, that's
yes.
And I mean, back to earlier, people saying like the positivity, right? I mean, like I think everybody here had separately said that it was like kind of like a long Monday case of the Mondays. Come on, Cricket.
Yeah.
Is Cricket Bill Gates? Is he like what's going
on? Cricket.
Oh my goodness.
Is this Bill Gates?
The reality is you are the show we love.
I'm thinking of refinancing.
Thank you.
Place, Cricket. Wow. You are out of control.
Oh my goodness.
So
everyone give Cricket a big thumbs up in the chat, and to everyone who has super chatted, thank you so much. That is absolutely incredible.
If everyone could stop virtual hugging Chris right now, we could all virtual hug Cricket.
Virtual hug Cricket.
And Drew and everybody who has super chatted. Thank you so much.
But
what I was saying,
thank you so much.
We all had kind of like long little days, and it's like, and it's like, but we were all excited to be here. So for someone even to call out like the positivity, and hopefully it's like a little bit different. And this community, man, it's a community, and we haven't met any of you. Hopefully that changes someday, and it's really great, man. Like you make our Mondays. So anyways, back to Flight of Passage. But I mean, seriously, good segue. Like that is one of those experiences. It's the only experience I've ever like rope dropped for. You know what I mean? It's the only thing I feel like, and I'm not running because that would be against the law, but I'm definitely doing more of like a slow jog with the weights. You know what I mean? Like a 5-10 weight, on the wrists. I'm slow jogging with the sweatband. But like that thing is so incredible to me. What is that?
Does your Banshee have a name?
I called him Larry.
He's actually like on the ride right now. Oh,
I got. There's the.
Look, he's keying out.
Yeah, he's keying out because the background.
He's glitching out.
Right. Oh my god!
Because of course he is. Okay. Again, this is like the Muppet Show sometimes. Thank you.
I love the Banshee. I think you picked a good one. But I mean, the music on that is so good because I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, it's Hollywood. It's symphonic. It's beautiful. But I mean, you get chills if you actually can pay attention to what's going on, man. But yeah, Jose, look at this. Once the pandemic is over, big ups, big snaps. Snaps for Jose. Snaps for Jose, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, JC.
Yes.
Jose,
Yes.
once the pandemic is over, hashtag Team
Jose,
Cosmic
thank you.
Meetup at Epcot is definitely happening, Jose. You bet.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Jose, we got you. I will buy you a drink when this happens. Thank you so much for the $10. Totally appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Team Cricket, I think.
Thank you.
Team Cricket brought the entire chat room.
Thank you.
So there you go. Number 4, Flight of Passage. So Angelina, I think, is up. Ooh, Rose and Crown Takeover. I like your style, Shane. Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Yep.
Yes, Shane.
Like that idea. Before I go on to my 4th one, I just wanted to say hi to some new names. Wait. Just kidding. Cricket said, I hear Chris knows Donald. I need to hug that bird. Yes. Thank you, Cricket.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, there. Thank you again, Cricket. I do know him. Yes. He's he's awesome. Just like you. Thank you so much.
Yes. I thought you were going to say like some kind of quack thing there, but that's okay.
The puns are going to come now. You just watched it. You said it.
There you
go. Where's the Donald puns? All right. What do you got, Angelina?
I just wanted to say hi to,
did
she? But puns, quack puns.
Yeah, just the fact that they play the version of Flight of Passage score in the gift shop after you leave the ride makes shopping more epic. Yeah, agreed. It sticks with you.
Monica. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so with you. And I don't know why I had to. I was actually typing that to her, but I said it out loud as well. So that was double for Monica.
K-Zap, Michael Mestra, and I saw another new name, Judy. Thank you for joining us. I just wanted to say hi. But I wouldn't say that it's my 4th choice out of my 5. But Drew, super chat.
Come on, Drew. Didn't you already do this too? What is that? Jeff better bring
What's going on?
They're foolproof with him. Drew.
Oh, wow.
I would like this.
You know what?
Read live on the Walt Disney World fun.
Okay.
Jeff better bring a water bottle.
I got you.
Drew, thank you so very much. That is incredible. Thank you so much for the $20. That's wow.
I guess
thank you so very much. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Drew, thank you so much, man. Do the best. Okay. All right, Angelina.
I'm just gonna say it. Flight of Passage. I just want to include the Flight of Passage and Navi's River Journey. Just like the whole Pandora soundtrack is absolutely gorgeous. And I've posted on my Twitter that if you do yoga, I highly suggest listening to the Pandora soundtrack while you're doing your practice. It is you feel like you're there. You close your eyes and you're on Flight of Passage, and it's just beautiful. I love that soundtrack. So good. And the ride itself is just so good. So it's not my 4th choice, but I will just say it because you've already taken my choice. So
yes, okay.
Are you also going to say that your 4th is Flight of Passage, Chris? Because it's pretty good.
Well, here's the thing. It was one of my 5, but now I'm and I agree. So maybe I should just flip it to something else.
He's pivoting.
It's just that good. It's just that good.
No, okay. Well, I mean, I agree because that was on my list up until you both said it. Now I'm like, well, let me flip it, but I don't know what to flip it to. Man, that's tough. I'll just go ahead and say it as well. Flight of Passage. I mean, why should I flip it just because you guys said it? It's that's again. My sensitive side showed. I teared up at the part where.
Are you just crying all day at the park? Maybe we can't do this meetup, guys, because Chris is just going to be like,
I'm gonna cry the second we get back into those Canadians. We just cry right away.
Is that true? Is that a Canadian thing? Poutine and tears, man. That's gonna be the name of my soul.
Crying.
Here's that thing.
Oh, he's trying to do it. Hold on a second. Yeah, he can't find it.
Where's that thing?
Guys, he can't find it. Okay.
I think we need to have a meetup at
It's still there. It went all silent. Okay.
In Disney Springs, just so that I can tell everyone that it's not good. That everyone needs to experience it.
Did everyone hear Reid?
Mandy says, "River of light, river of Chris's tears."
River of Chris's tears. Hey man, River of Chris's Tears probably would be better than any iteration of River of Light. It is literally like, how do you make a nighttime show not really that good? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the only one. I was all in on that, man, because I love lights and I love projections and things like that. And that thing was not good. Anyways, I thought.
Well, okay. Let me justify my tears here for a minute.
Justify my tears. That's the name of Chris's first solo pop song from Canada.
It's the name of your mixtape.
Where's the other thing?
Yes. Yeah, your mixtape.
Where's that other thing?
Justify my tears.
Let's see. Oh, I got rid of one of the. Got rid of the box.
Oh, there
it
is.
Fine.
Okay. All right.
I'm cool with. So I've always been obsessed with the music at Walt Disney World for years and years and years now, and my experience on Flight of Passage, when that music hit and it was the glow in the dark forest. I'm not a massive Avatar fan. I don't know the actual name of the area, but the glow in the dark forest. It was just so magical, and you could feel the banshee breathing in between your legs when you're on it. And I walked out of the staircase there at the end, and there was another cast member kind of behind me coming down, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. What I just witnessed was like one of the craziest, most emotional things ever." So that's where it's that's where it comes. That's been 30 seconds. You can come.
Sorry,
back.
Chris. I just want to interrupt you really quick because Thomas sent us another super chat.
Oh my goodness.
He says, "I think this is the first time we just had audio. Things are looking up for Team Cosmic." That's so good.
Excellent, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Good. Now that I know that, you will see me just a little bit more.
Yes. That is.
But yes, Chris, I agree.
Chris, are you actually saying that a cast member came up to you because you looked visibly like shook? #shook. Because I think that is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And not just a cast member. She was doing a one of the like VIP tours with a group, and she was like, because they're dressed a little bit differently in those vests, and she came up to me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what I just witnessed, but I guess I had this look of my face like I was just out there. It's magical. It's crazy. I just love that attraction, and the music does it. The music does it. A music can make or break an attraction sometimes, and that one did it. Can you imagine if it was Aerosmith on that ride? It would be comical, but it just wouldn't have the same. It wouldn't have the same fit, right? So. There you
go. Super chat from Alyssa.
I am getting there, Alyssa. I am getting there, Alyssa.
What does she say?
If this is rides and experiences, why is no one talking about the fireworks show? Speaking of crying, who hasn't cried during Happily Ever After? We're not done yet, but make a great
I'm
point.
getting to shows.
I'm
getting to shows. I know Jeff is too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Look, I just got. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that. That's actual chills because I just flashed back to like the last. Because I was there for the last Illuminations. I actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. Are you getting sensitive?
Oh, but do you see that? How sensitive is that, bro? You can't get more sensitive than that, bro.
You guys are allowed to be sensitive.
Do you even lift, bro? I'm saying that.
I don't like this.
I almost I wanted to hurl myself off the bridge because I used to watch right on that bridge right next to the Eiffel Tower, I guess, within eye shot over there.
Yeah.
And man, it's just because you got the lasers from Mexico right there perfectly. And man, when that thing was over, I was like, dude, there's no reason to live anymore. It's a bit melodramatic, but you know what I'm saying. So, I have cried at Last Call at Raglan Road a couple of times, says Joel Welch. I have cried at Last Call at Raglan Road. Oh my God! All right, Joel, we'll meet you there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Anyways, who's up?
I think it's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, God, now I feel
Archbox Chris cries maple syrup.
What?
Okay, I love the Canadian.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
So Thomas actually just said something and says, "I still miss wishes." Oh my God, Alyssa, are you serious? Are you a psychologist? We should definitely all chat. We should have a group.
Yes,
we should have
thank
a
you,
group
Alyssa. It is a safe place. This is a safe place. Everyone can cry your sensitive Disney tears.
Hashtag Team
Perfect.
Cosmic.
Alyssa, thank you so much for that. It is a
Thank you.
safe space. You know what? I do feel like this is one big family sometimes here, and we appreciate every single one of you. That's why we call it Team Cosmic. And you guys, every one of you listening right now and watching as well, thank you so very much. It means the world to us. It really does.
So Thomas had just said something, he still misses Wishes. And I cannot remember, and Chris, I had you dig this up for me a couple of months ago. There was that. I'm actually, my number 3 is just kind of lumping together a bunch of stuff. So I'm totally like breaking the rules. But like Alyssa had mentioned fireworks shows, Horatio's crying right now. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or he's just mocking us openly. We'll never know for sure. But I mean, there was that song. I think it was Celebrate the Magic. It was the projection show before Wishes. Like I used to love when they would do the projection show and then like that ended and 5 minutes later was Wishes. But like Celebrate the Magic, Wishes, and Happily Ever After. If I could just put under like one roof, those things are. I get it. One of the, think about it, man. I mean, they spend more time writing that music, recording that music with like wonderful, like some of the most professional musicians around the globe to get these things. And I mean, of course, Illuminations is my favorite. It will always be. But I mean, Celebrate the Magic from Wishes to Happily Ever After is just unbelievable. Happily Ever After, there's almost so much stuff going on. It's like you almost have to sit and listen to the music. You know what I mean?
That first little like shot of music though for Happily Ever After, it always gets me.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know what? While we're talking about these ones, the Magic, the Memories, and You, the original soundtrack for that one as well. Like the first time they did the projections on the castle, I remember that really well. And
is that the song I'm talking about, Chris? Or Celebrate the Magic?
No, it was
the second iteration of the projection show.
It was a different one. Yeah, it was different.
Okay.
I'm talking about like the original 1.0 that they did with Castle Projections, the Magic, Memories, and You. It's especially at the very end, it all kind of pinnacled to all the photos ever because it was like they took photos of you in the park and your photo might have appeared in the projection that night. And all the photos turned around, and it turned into Walt.
That. Yeah. Like
it turned into Walt Disney saying, "To all who come to this happy place, welcome." I think it was, and that
anytime Walt speaks, I cry.
Yeah. Well, they snuck him in right at the end. It's like I was holding my tears up until then. Hashtag Chris cries.
Hashtag Chris cries. Hashtag Team Cosmic. Wait, what did somebody had just said? Oh man, now I actually even.
I'm sitting here getting chills just thinking about it more Beverly.
Yeah. I'll get back to it. Look, more Beverly Please is sitting here getting chills just thinking about it. Yes, I totally
Look at that. Yep, exactly.
Okay, Angelina, is it you now? Hashtag Chris cries.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'll go on the theme of fireworks shows and those types of experiences. I know that a lot of Team Cosmic is in love with Illuminations. I love Illuminations. I love the soundtrack before Illuminations. There's actually we play a lot of it on WN Tunes, but also there's a Spotify playlist that has all of the music, and I listen to it all the time. But Illuminations!
Like
I would give anything to have.
Oh my god, I would give
like the pre
back. You're talking about like the 30 minutes of music before, like when they light the torches. Yeah, that stuff rules. I used to bother Chris. I used to bother Chris about that. So many. Chris, that was like one of our first things. It was like Chris had like all those songs like when he first started doing this, and I'd be like, dude, you got to play the pre-show Illuminations music.
Oh
yeah.
All the time. Seriously.
There's so many good songs in there. And I used to work in the Fast Pass area that was like right at the start of World Showcase where you could have like a front row seat, and so all the music was playing there all the time, and like Just yeah.
Does anyone in the chat room have, if like there was like by some act of a higher power that you believe in, we would love to see cast member pictures of Angelina that she doesn't even know exists. It'd be just so great if anyone ever took a picture with Angelina. We need Angelina cast member photos on the next episode. That's what I would like to see. So
yikes! If people have me on Instagram, they'll be able to find that real quick.
All right, hint.
That's a challenge.
Cheyenne saying that
Chris.
all of these memories are yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I had mentioned, because I did see Alfred say this a couple of times, and the chat goes so fast. But hey, man, Alfred, like big hugs and big ups, and we'll do some snaps for you. Audition for American Idol, I guess today, right?
Hey, cool! Congratulations.
Cool.
Awesome. That's cool.
Here's your good luck shout out, man. So there you go.
Good luck.
There you go. Just a couple of comments in the chat. Cheyenne saying, talking about all these memories is reminding me of my last time that I saw Wishes. Yeah, no kidding. That's such a good show. Let's see. We all need Team Cosmic t-shirts. Something that you can wear might be on its way. That's all I will say about that right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I cried at Donald's Dino Bash. I'm not going to say it.
that was after one too many party buckets for Thomas Strong. That's exactly what happened there.
Was it maybe it was the WDNO radio voice or something? I don't know. He was
maybe
voice puts you to it puts me to tears. Let me tell you.
Oh, Jesus, look at this.
We're getting. There you go, Chris. Show.
Chris, why don't you read this one?
What's going on?
Why don't you read this one for everyone?
Okay? Hang on. It's still. Okay. See, I'm up in Canada, and it seems. Well, so is Angelina, though. I don't understand. Oh my goodness, Cricket! I had an amazing bathroom experience at Busch Gardens. Cricket,
probably not as good as Walt Disney World bathroom experience, but we'll take it.
How on a scale of Busch Gardens and Innovations Plaza bathrooms, how does it rank? Thank you so much.
I'm going to tell you right now. Cricket, you can keep super chatting. I'm just a cricket, but pretty soon you're going to get a 30-second mute timeout graphic. I have a feeling if you keep bringing the bathrooms.
No. No, I'll just do the Regis and that'll be it.
Okay. Yes. Now Cheyenne's got Hey, we only have 5 minutes left, right? Before the viewer part.
So Team Cosmic. Yeah, true. Should we just bang out our last couple?
Okay. All right.
Well, I got to do my third one still here.
Yeah. All right, Chris.
I mean, we got to go late. People are saying 2-hour show. If we give them a 5-minute show, no one's going to complain.
We don't want Chris to cry, everyone. So let's let him read his numbers.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay.
My
third choice.
Is someone getting arrested?
Oh, Cricket. Oh Lord, that bathroom is way cleaner than Interventions. Thank you so much for the super chat once again. That's good to know. Good to know.
Thank you for sharing your bathroom experience.
Okay, now my third one, I'm going to go to a show at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it's the soundtrack that just gets me every single time. I'm going to say it brings me to tears, but you're not even going to believe me at this point.
No.
What's up? What?
I don't know where you're going. Go ahead.
No, I have no idea where you're going.
Okay. The Festival of the Lion King.
That's where I thought you were going.
Because that show has that classic music, the familiar tunes. It's a different one than the movie. Like they've remade it, they've redone it. Yeah. It's kind of more upbeat because of the whole vibe of the show, and then you match the soundtrack with what's going on, the tumble monkeys and all those crazy acrobatics, and then be prepared with the fire, the flame dancer, and then you got the two birds with the "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" And it's all slow and blue lit, and just the music, that part always gets to me right there. It's just, it's a beautiful, beautiful soundtrack. It's a beautiful soundtrack. Someone in the chat, King Daka said it's such a good show and the singers are amazing. Yeah, the singers are amazing. They're great.
Phenomenal. Every time.
And there's usually a couple of casts a day. If you see it more than once, you might see a different cast do it, but they're all just so powerful. And the music is what makes that experience. And I will always go to it when I'm at Disney. That's
it's crazy. I had actually been there to somebody who went to Disney all the time, who had never seen that show, because a lot of times, like, if you don't have a fast pass, they're not going to want to wait into line because the standby queue doesn't sometimes get it. I'm like, look, I know it sounds crazy to use a fast pass slot for it, but it is 1,000% worth it. Like, that is one of those shows. I think both shows at Animal Kingdom, minus the bird show, even though I love birds. But I mean, like, the Nemo show and that show are really worth your time and worth the price of it. Like, you don't feel like it's just a little thing to kind of keep you from attractions. Like, it's basically Cirque Light, and it's, it's like a Cirque du Soleil show, but like in 25 minutes.
Agreed. Yep.
And what I love about it, I don't know, there's a lot of people who seem to live in Florida. I don't know if you go there and if anybody's taking like the Magic Express. I love getting through all the nonsense, and then they start rolling things from like the blog, you know what I mean? Like the WDW like blog site. And there's always that. And some of that stuff's like kind of cheesy, but the interview with the Tumble Monkeys is awesome. And it's great because you're like getting closer and closer to Disney, and you're like, oh my God, like, you're going to be there in like 10 minutes. Like when they start showing this, like behind the scenes of the Tumble Monkeys. But it is a great show. The lighting's amazing and the sound's great. So it's got everything going on for it. Plus there's fire, like I said. Cheers to that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So that's our third round. We got to go somewhat quick if we want to up on time. But Jeff, we'll go back to you.
Do we want to shoot up both of them at the same time, or do we want to still go
fire both of them off right now? You want to just fire them both off?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. 5 bonus points.
Fire round.
Number 2 and 1 is just Aerosmith. It's so good that they get both of them. No, I'm kidding. But I do love that the Aerosmith ride, like, they have multiple soundtracks. So but I mean, obviously it's Haunted Mansion for me was my number 2, and I can't believe it wasn't number 1. But the one that almost brings me to tears, and I actually could tear up right now if you think about it. One of the last things that I ever it was probably the last ride I ever rode with my mom before she passed, was Soarin'. And I think the music for Soarin' is just so good. And she's not the type of, but she came to cheer me on at one of the half marathons once. And I just remember she was like this little like 4. Let's see, I really will start weeping openly. But she's this little like 4'11" woman. Little Italian pistol. But when that thing like went off the ground, like I still hear her little like, like that like, ever watch Titanic? You know the old lady in Titanic when she throws the stupid gem, the diamond at the end? Yeah. That sound she made. My mom made that sound when the thing started going in the air. And now every time I'm on the attraction, or I hear it, even because you'll play Soarin' on the station as well, I literally hear my mom make that sound. So like obviously like it's got a special meaning, but I also think like it's written so well. And thank you, Alyssa, for the virtual hugs. I could use
that's amazing.
And Brian, thank you also. I'm an only child. I am the master of the humble brag. But I will say that I mean, just that music is just so good, and you got the air in your face and stuff. But I just remember I had been on that attraction so many times that I just like literally, it must be like if you've got kids, you like turn over. So this was like role reversal. I just like turned to the right, and I just like watched my mom for like 4 or 5 minutes as the whole thing was going on, instead of like watching the screen, because she was just like blown away. Because she's just like
my gosh,
she didn't know what the hell.
No, that's really cool, and that's what I mean.
That's
like
sweet.
The music really does something to you, right? And especially when you have those special memories, right? And you're gonna choke me up too. That's great. That's awesome. I mean, that's a great memory. That's a good story.
It's actually a great memory because
cool memory.
I mean, like there's so much sadness there. You know what I mean? But like it's really great when you can kind of come full circle. And even though they've changed the film, I mean, all the thematic like audio tones are still there. So it's still there. Like it will always be there, and you'll always have that. And that's kind of again, like that was the whole point of the three of us talked about the show, and it was all about like those positive memories. Right. Everybody in here.
Yes. So yeah. Oh, I love that story.
I'm gonna pound the rest of this now. So let's go.
So was that both of yours, Soren, and what was the other one?
Yeah, well, no, because 2 is Haunted Mansion. Well, it was Haunted Mansion, Grimkin, and Ghosts, obviously, and that would probably be number 1 if not for the mom contact. If not for the mom thing. Can I just read Alyssa's though? Alyssa goes, "This is a really touchy-feely show tonight. LOL. We have grown a lot since that toilet episode." And I would.
Yes, that is so true.
Thank you, Alyssa, for that. Yes, that's so.
Very diverse. Yeah. Lots of different subjects.
Such a good line. That was such a good line, Alyssa. All right, what do you got?
I'm gonna also agree with you that I think Soren would be my second choice. I'm excited. My mom's never been to Disney, and I know that that's one that she's gonna love as well. So when you were talking about that, I was like, oh, that's Moms and Soren. Oh, but it's absolutely beautiful, and it's such a nice ride to just relax on, and the music, it's great. So that would be my second choice. My number 1, I feel like people are gonna make fun of me for this, but I absolutely love Finding Nemo the musical. Okay, I do. It's I know that a lot of people are talking about. They're like, oh, Tom needs to play Marlin. Well, I want to play Nemo. I'm putting that out in the universe. I've auditioned for them twice. That is a dream of mine. I want to play Nemo so bad, and I just love that soundtrack. I think it's so much fun, and it's such a cute little show. And I would honestly say it's like one of my favorite musicals of all time. So
that is actually, I love that pick, but I have to be honest with you. Like, I was very surprised. I just assumed, because you've got like I almost just flipped my my keyboard. I was so surprised that it wasn't the answer. But I really thought you would have picked. Hold on 1 second. That that Figment was not your pick, but I get what you're saying. So okay, all right, okay, I like it.
No,
well, I'm gonna
not even in the top 5.
Go here with my the last couple. Great minds think alike, and I'm gonna say Haunted Mansion and Sora.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Expected.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, you know what? It's
Sora's
just
up there for everyone.
Yes,
it sticks with me. The Grim Grinning Ghost, you can't go wrong. And I'm like, big shout out to like Pirates of the Caribbean as well, and Splash Mountain, and all the other ones that have very, very contagious soundtracks that will, carry on, and you'll be singing them all the way home, and probably in your sleep as well. So,
oh, Chris, really quick, a super chat. BC fan. Thanks for the dope content, guys. $5. Oh, wow. Thank you, BC fan. Thank you for your super chat and for being here tonight.
We sincerely
thank you so very much.
That's fantastic.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. We're going to do the Team Cosmic shout out in just a minute here with some tweets that came in earlier in the day. But just want to give a big shout out. Of course, you can always become involved with WW News Today by becoming a WIGS member. You can go to patreon.com/WDWNT for as little as $2 a month. You can get some really cool content from WDW News Today, exclusive features and extra shows and stuff like that as well. So you can go to patreon.com/WDWNT and become a WIGS member. And we usually do the WIGS roll call here. It comes through. I'm sure I'm going to see it.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
It's totally organic.
And we got David. We got Alyssa there. Let's see. Oh yeah, here they come. Penguin, thank you so much. That's it's always good to see all the WIGS in the chat. David as well.
Man, I'm just a cricket with the Tories. There you go. Thank you again.
Hey.
Thank you, cricket.
Good heaven.
Goodness.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, there's so many WIGS today.
Yeah, there's a lot of WIGS. Drew, I'm sorry.
Cricket, thank you so much.
To have more sips of that bourbon. I got to be honest with you.
PC fan, thank you so much. WIGS, awesome. Team Cosmic, Alyssa, thank you very much. Penguin,
more Beverly, Michael B,
Shane as well.
Matt K,
Horatio,
Joel. Holy,
good stuff. Awesome.
I know we have to get to that. I know we have to get to the viewer part, Chris, but I do have to say, because I think David, who's in here all the time, he had mentioned, Small World, right? And it's like everybody gets nauseous thinking about Small World, and it's like a big fun joke for the first 90 seconds, and then you're like, oh my god, 20 minutes go by and I'm still on this godforsaken thing, and it's like the seventh ring of hell, I guess. But I mean, it's iconic, you know what I mean? There's so many iconic songs in there in Small World, and that's why, Angelina, man, I was so surprised that at your dislike, or just that you didn't love Figment, because I gotta be honest with you, man, I do Journey into Imagination every time I go there, and I feel like I feel like that thing is stuck in my head for 15 hours. It's the rest of the show every time.
It is. Don't get me wrong. It's a good song. We, again, love the Sherman Brothers, but I definitely go there more just to see him in his cute little yellow sweater. I'm not really there for the music. I don't know any of the lyrics. It's just, secrets coming out. I'm not a fake fan, though, I promise.
All right.
Okay. With that being said, and only a few minutes left now, let's do this.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So now for the Team Cosmic segment.
There
we go.
I would just play that for 10 minutes straight. You should just play that.
If you were never on board with Team Cosmic, tell me you aren't now, right? Okay, there you go. What we're going to do is bring up some tweets that people said throughout the day. So let's do that right now, starting with this one from More Beverly Please. Said Soarin', Test Track, Splash Mountain, Country Bears, and Haunted Mansion. And of course, right. And with that, we're talking, of course, about the on-ride. Yeah, the on-ride soundtracks. More here. Engaged guys torn between Soarin' and the Fountains. In Epcot, Fountain of Nations. I think I'm going with Fountains. I remember standing there just mesmerized and videoed the entire thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
no kidding.
Right. There's Rob right there. I see Rob right there. Same face. Okay. That's Rob in the chat. Okay, got you.
Oh,
good stuff. Wow. Right. I knew that. I knew it was someone, and the name wasn't the same, and that's what it caught me off guard.
It's the same picture. We should know.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look who it is.
Mandy says
everyone's
Indiana
favorite
Jones,
baker.
Soarin'. Indiana Jones, Soarin', Flight of Passage, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Splash Mountain as well. So some cool choices there. We do have a couple more that I'm going to bring up for you as well. We got Dan on Twitter who says Splash Mountain, Soarin', Pirates, and Phil Harmagic.
Yeah, Dan.
Another. None of us said Pirates.
Drew said Pirates. Pirates had to be like an easy 6, man. I mean, when I started doing this, it was actually harder than I thought. You know what I mean? It was way more competition than one would have thought.
Yes.
A couple more here on Twitter is this is from Maxwell, says Splash Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Country Bear Jamboree, Pirates, and Indiana Jones over at Disneyland. I do love the Navi River Journey and Tower of Terror soundtracks, though. If it was still California, that would have been first by a long shot. But thank you so much for that one as well. We keep going with these. We got just a couple more here. Let's do this.
Oh, really quick,
Galactic. Yeah. What's up?
Just a super chat from Cricket. He says, "Where's the smoking area?
Where is it now? I don't know."
I would never. I don't know because I mean, yeah. Cricket, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Cricket.
Thank you so very much. Let's get through last of these. Galactic Hero Chef and Pilot of the Millennium Falcon on Twitter says Splash Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, American Adventure, Haunted Mansion, and Star Tours in there as well, which is good to see as well. So let's do the next one, being Carl, who was I think was in the chat earlier, probably still is in there in no particular order. Grand Fiesta Tour starring the 3 Caballeros, Country Bear Jamboree, the Tiki Room, Splash Mountain, and Haunted Mansion in there as well. And we have this one from JD. This is kind of a cool one. JD saying, my favorite night of the week. See you all tonight. And he's referring, of course, to all this right here at on WDW News Today and Cosmic Reid Live. So there you go. That is your segment of Team Cosmic. Thanks so much for all of the tweets.
Yes, we get to see it again.
That's so cool.
That's nice. That's very nice.
I think
There you
someone
go.
said I love being part of a superhero team. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, we're superheroes. Love that.
Thank you so much. I want to say as well, Joel also tweeted, and my computer was giving me crazy issues. I couldn't get it up as a picture, but I wanted to say, Joel was saying, does Raglan Road count as an attraction? I'd say, sure, why not? Cheers to that.
I like
With my
We're
with
gonna
my
have
water.
to. We're gonna have to add a day of the Team Cosmic. We won't even have to buy gate passes because we're just gonna stay at Raglan Road all day. That'll be the pre-show, Joel.
Yeah.
You and me a day early at Raglan Road, closing it down. We'll see how the rest of the trip goes.
Boy,
Perfect.
love that.
All right. Well, I mean, look at that. We're at a minute, or I can't see anything. My eyes are all blurry. It's 10 o'clock.
Yes, a
Eastern
minute.
time.
I feel like
Okay,
this
good.
thing is staying right on, man. I feel like you've been steering the ship pretty well recently, Chris. Which means I've definitely.
Well, thank you
not
very
had
much.
yes.
Cosmic
Bravo,
Crawl.
staying on
Yeah, Cosmic Crawl.
Yes.
I like the
Cosmic
Crawl. That's very
Crawl.
cool.
Oh my gosh, can we have matching shirts?
Cosmic Crawl. Oh, who said that?
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
so
cool.
good. As a little event. Ooh, I like it.
And then we go to, and then we do
that's
go to
very
Jelly Rolls. So we can all sing along to Piano Man.
We will.
Yes.
Pete's going to be there. We'll have a good time. Okay, next week on the show is Imagineering a restaurant in each park and one of the resorts. That sounds like it's going to take a while, but I'll keep us on track like we did. Of course, right? I don't even think I told
Might
you
have
guys that, but that was.
No, you didn't tell us that. And I'm already thinking. I'm like, yeah, you might want to split that into 2 weeks.
I didn't even hear it, but I'm probably going to say let's split it into 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Hearing your own restaurants in Disney parks next week. But of course, as always, if you have show ideas for us, you can send it to chris@wdnt.com. We would love to hear from you with your ideas on the show. Of course, if you have pictures and stuff like that you want to share, maybe share your favorite food or restaurant picture that you might have, you can do that for next week. chris@wdwnt.com. We would love to have you involved with us and as part of the team here, Team Cosmic, on the show, which is just great to have everyone along with us as well. So that's happening next week. Guys, is there anything I'm forgetting? Because I tend to sometimes. What did I forget, or are we good here? We're going to wrap this up.
No, I'm sorry. It's so funny, man. I have to go back and get them. But you know how your phone automatically just tells you hey, you've got a new memory. And it's so funny. So it would be today. I must have been at Walt Disney World 2 years ago today. Because it just got one of those iPhone kind of
cute.
for you.
Oh yeah,
so first picture was Haunted Mansion. I can't wait to watch that. Hey, I'm Just a Cricket has an idea for a restaurant. What were you thinking?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Delicious basement. Oh,
yeah.
so
Hey,
I might copy
maybe we'll
paste
see
that. That's okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'll copy paste that.
That's great.
You're doing show prep. Nice job. I'm Just a Cricket. Thank you so much. I'm Just a Cricket / Bill Gates, whomever you may be.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. You know,
Thanks everyone else on Super Chat.
Yeah, thank you once again. It's unbelievable support that we have here. And again, it all goes to WDW News Today for all the super chats. Thank you so much for that. Of course, you can always give the video a little thumbs up down there. It's below the video screen if you're watching it on YouTube. We'd appreciate that as well anytime. Next week, Imagineering our own restaurants. What, Jeff, are you laughing? I can't.
I am laughing.
What's
More
going on?
Beverly, please, goes, Jeff's drink recipe. Put bourbon in a glass with ice. Add whatever. I mean, there you go. Thomas Strong, there's your first drink recipe from Team Cosmic. There you go.
There you go. All right. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you much as always. Thank you for listening in YouTube as well, and hope you had WWN tunes up as well, because we always play different Disney Park background music on the show as well. That streams 24/7, so we'd love for you to check out WWN Tunes as well. Whenever you want some of the music that we have talked about this evening as well. It's always a great time to have you with us there as well. Jeff, Angelina, and I are back next week talking Imagineering your own restaurants in one in each Disney park and at a resort as well. This might get split into two, who knows? But we're going to see what we can do next weekend. We'd love to hear from you as well. Keep an eye on Twitter at Cosmic Reid. Keep an eye as well at
Forever the Optimist.
Keep an eye at wwnt.com as well for articles and show articles, and of course all the breaking news from all Disney parks across the world. With that being said, for Jeff and Angelina, I'm Cosmic Chris Reid. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you all next Monday, once again, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on WDW News Today.